Let's move on to the third aspect of KYC norms, that is monitoring of the transactions. Reserve Bank has advised the banks to set key indicators for risk sensitive accounts. I mean, what do I mean by risk sensitive accounts? Those are all the accounts where there are high level of turnover, or they have complex transactions, or they have unusual transactions. So for those accounts, key indicators have to be set. So when key indicators are set, the bank should take into consideration the background of the customer, okay, the country of origin, the background have to be taken care, then the country of origin have to be taken care, then what are the sources of funds, what are the types of the transactions that are involved, and what are the other factors. So all this have to be kept in mind, and then key indicators have to be framed. So banks basically should put in place a system which would call for periodical review of risk categorization of accounts itself. Okay, so there should be periodical review of risk categorization, that is how the accounts are categorized, okay, how the accounts are categorized as risky account. That system itself should be periodically reviewed, so that whether any enhanced due diligence is required, that can be understood. Then in case of high risk accounts, okay, in case of high risk accounts, bank should put those high risk accounts to intensified monitoring. That is, high risk accounts should be subjected to intensified transaction monitoring, and if any suspicious transactions are noted in such kind of accounts, okay, then those transactions have been filed or informed to the Department of Revenue. There is a wing called FIU, okay, there is a wing called FIU, which is nothing but Financial Intelligence Unit India. FIU, and that comes under the Department of Revenue, okay, that comes under Department of Revenue, and that comes under Ministry of Finance. So whenever high transactions which are suspicious in nature are identified, then the report called a suspicious transaction report, called as STR, should be filed with FIU int. Okay, banks should closely monitor the transactions in case of those kind of suspicious accounts, and especially in case of accounts where large number of checkbooks were sought by the company, where there are large number of small deposits, generally in cash, made across the country in one particular bank account, or where large number of checks are issued and they carry a similar amounts or similar dates. Okay, so bank should carefully analyze such kind of data, and if they find anything unusual in these kind of transactions, then they should immediately take it up to the knowledge of FIU in coming under the Department of Revenue, Ministry of Finance.